Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of
Hive steaks? What do we call it?
You were just gonna say high five. Welcome to High Stakes, the channel in which we try to grab steaks that are really high. No, that's not it at all. Tell them, Brian.
This channel, all we're gonna do is taste some of the best cuts of meat that you can find. And we're gonna tell you how we feel about it.
Exactly.
Pretty much it.
I'm gonna tell you every little slurp I have.
But the key thing is, I'm not an expert grillist, chefist, so I may butcher these things. And you guys may hate me for ruining these expensive cuts of meat, but I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna try and serve some of the best steaks you have ever had. And once Tanner gets here.
Yeah, once Tanner gets here, Tanner's gonna be joining us for this channel. It's gonna be awesome. It's just gonna be us three. Andrew, amazing. Thank you, Andrew. He's lent us this amazing house. We got a Traeger here, we got a beautiful barbecue, we got some butcher block, and we got some amazing steak here today prepared for you. So what do we have?
All right, so today, you've never had this, I'm pretty sure.
I've never had almost anything. My wife is steak avoidant, I would say.
That's true.
She's very steak avoidant. She loves a good steak, but
she doesn't mess with
she
it.
doesn't love cooking a good steak. She's very scared of steak.
All right, so you ready?
Oh, I'm more than ready.
You're
I've
ready.
been married for like 4 or 5 years now, so I'm very ready.
Today, look at that beast.
What is this beast today?
This is a tomahawk steak, AKA bone-in ribeye, AKA, I think that's all the AKAs I got, but there's more to it. Market price, raw, $125. You buy this in a store, well over $300.
Okay. Oh, well over $300
well over
in the
$300.
store.
So this steak is from Snake River Farms. This is their bone-in tomahawk steak. This is 3.3 pounds.
3.3 pounds.
This is their black grade. So here, let me educate you guys. When you go to the grocery store, there's USDA Select, USDA Choice,
Yes.
USDA Prime. That's like when you're like, why would I spend $20 a pound? But on top of that, there is American Wagyu, which they call black grade. This
So
is
Angus Black, where it got its name. Do they actually even serve Wagyu?
where?
Angus Black? Angus Black?
What are you
Black
talking-
Angus?
Black Angus. This is their black grade from Snake River Farms. So this is
Snake
right
River
above
Farms.
Prime. But they also, this is not even their top of the line. Right there,
Yeah.
there's gold. And on top of this, then you get into like the Japanese Wagyu, which we got coming. Like you're
so
talking
we're starting off humble here.
Yes, so if I mess this up, I know what to do so I don't mess up. Because there's literally
yeah.
pieces that are like a fraction of this size that are like $300 for the cut.
For Wagyu?
For Japanese Wagyu. Then there's,
Wagyu.
Wagyu.
Not Wagyu. Who said that?
and I'm a nerd out right now, but did you know in order to sell authorized, certified, true Kobe Wagyu, you have to be certified and approved by the government, the Japanese government, to sell it. You have to be, it can only come from certain regions.
Incredible.
Which is why it's so super expensive. And then on top of that, you got different types of Wagyu steak. You got olive Wagyu steak where they eat Okay, so I know. Okay.
I need steak in my mouth.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open this
I
up.
need red meat in my mouth now.
So I'm gonna cut this open. I'm gonna dry it off, salt it. Now, you got two choices, either Jack Daniel's steak seasoning or just straight up salt and pepper.
I think we should just, for like the first video, just like a really humble steak, just salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah, and then we start experimenting. What do you guys think? Guys, suggestions down below for future videos. Like we have some really cool ideas, like does the same steak taste different no matter where you go? Eating it in a cardboard box versus a beautiful forest. Have you guys tried lava salt? Literally, lava, but salt.
That's what I'm curious.
Not joking, black salt. We should try that for a video. I'm endless with ideas.
So now what we're gonna do is, once I cut this open, I've already had it set out for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so it should be pretty good room temperature. We're gonna smoke it in the Traeger. We're gonna be doing at 225 degrees on super smoke. What exactly does super smoke mean? I don't know just yet. I just know it says it has more flavor. It's gonna take roughly 1 hour.
1 hour.
About 45 minutes, because it's not warm, but I've had it out for a while.
Okay, cool.
So it's gonna be about 45 minutes to an hour smoke. You're gonna get it to about 120 degrees, 125. Now this is the part where there may be some controversy. On how we finish it.
Vegans haven't clicked on this video.
Oh, they'll be triggered for sure. I think we're ready to salt. We just said salt and pepper, right?
Yeah, salt and pepper, baby. How much?
Yeah, a lot more. All right, I think so. We got to do the other sides.
Look at him go with that.
Oh, there you go. I think a little coarser salt would have been better.
Dude, that feels like it's just gonna come off the bone.
Now, I'm really wondering how many people are gonna be commenting, "You're seasoning it wrong."
Who cares? That's a great opportunity to learn more. And then
Yeah,
just
exactly.
teach them in the next video.
Exactly. If I'm doing it wrong, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Don't just tell me I'm stupid. This thing, you can literally knock somebody out with this thing.
I would do it if it wasn't so delicious.
I think we're ready to go.
Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. Put it on the Barbie. Put it in there.
So now here's another thing too. Another little trick I've learned
What?
from my buddy Chef Aaron. Wrap the bone up so it doesn't char up. And then it gives you a handle. Directly on the grill. We're gonna put the probe in. All right, so right now the internal temperature is 68 degrees. We need to get to 120. Do we want crust on this thing?
I love crust.
Okay.
Does Tanner like crust, do you think? Andrew, does he like crust? Okay.
We'll crust it. So we'll do then.
Just like
this is a little searing station. I'm gonna bring out a skillet. We're gonna lather it up with some butter. And then
That was honestly the second choice for the name of the channel.
what should we do in the meantime?
I'm gonna go get a jacket.
All right, it's getting close to go time. As you can see here, temperature dial says we are 112 internal temperature. We want to get this thing to about 125. So that means we're fast approaching. 125 because I'm gonna take it out while I get the searing station set up, but I'm gonna preheat the searing station. So this, I believe, is an infrared searing station. So watch. And then, ooh, so that's gonna get super hot. Place the skillet on here. So one of the things that I'm curious to learn how to do is, I'm doing the smoker thing. That seems pretty easy, slow, but doing it like straight up like high heat searing. And then also like on a regular on a regular grill. There's so many ways to cook steak. My mind is just, all right, ladies and gentlemen, the steak is at 131 degrees internal temperature. So that means once I pull it off, it should theoretically go up to 135, 136. So I'm gonna take it off right now because we're about to sizzle it. So we want to see. All right. So we're gonna transfer it onto here. That's why I put the foil on here so I can just grab it. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw on a brick of butter right here just to coat it. So when I slap on that tomahawk steak on here, it will crust it. And then I'm gonna flip it over and then I'm gonna throw a slab of butter on the top side of it so the butter melts on top of it. Yes, sir.
All right, final touches.
Yep, just searing all the edges. Hear that? That's sizzling in butter. She's ready.
She's ready.
Oh, woo! Well, that's a little effect that I was not expecting.
Whoa, look at that, dude.
I wish I could say that was on purpose, but it was not.
That's sick, dude.
Oh, man. I think that's what you call a grease fire, bro.
That's what you call a grease fire.
All right, we're gonna wrap this sucker up. We're gonna wait about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna chomp in. No, it's drying up. We're good. It's under control.
It's under control.
See? We're good. Hope the owners don't get mad.
Don't tell Andrew.
Tell Andrew. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. So what we're gonna do now, just look, bro. Honestly, that's probably some of the nicest looking.
Oh, that smells so good.
I'm proud of that.
That is beautiful.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna cut most of this off the bone. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, this knife is good. That's some of the good meat right there, that rib meat. You want it?
Right now? You mean save it? I don't know what you mean.
Well, you'll try it. You're gonna like that. Ooh, bro, that is. I'm losing all sense of control right now because I just want to eat
He wants to eat it so bad.
All right, I'm gonna put the cap in here first. We'll save that for later. Let's hope I cook this right, Matt. I'd say I did.
Yeah, she looks beautiful. It doesn't look nearly as good on camera as it does in person. On person, it's such a deep red.
Dude,
Increase the redness.
Look at that. Wait, look.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me just
She's
cut a few slices and then
And then we eat.
It's gonna be this.
Look at the blood on that one. And it's chilly out here too.
It is, so.
It's very chilly. So we gotta move on these babies.
Move?
So we gotta move on these babies.
I'm gonna put a little bit of salt on mine.
Yeah, look at this, dude. It is such a deep red. We have a little fat on the end there. It's a really nice crust. I'm excited about the crust. I really, really love the crust of things. And we have soy sauce right here.
We got some, I figured why not?
So now the question to you guys in the comments down below is, how do you cut it? Like, am I cutting it the right direction? You have to cut with the...
Cut against the grain.
Against the grain.
So you don't want
Look at that, all that. That's pretty rare, right?
Medium rare.
This is medium rare?
Yeah, 135. Okay.
It's good.
Not as tender as like...
Not as tender.
As filet mignon.
It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not as tender as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, but the part that's throwing my mind off.
Blowing your mind?
It's super red, like it's undercooked.
Yeah.
But it's not. You can tell that it's been cooked.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Right now we're tasting, I think, the filet. We got the cap that we're gonna taste next.
Okay.
That's a little more tender.
Is it more tender? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna taste it on some soy sauce.
I don't really have much experience with soy sauce.
It's different.
Oh,
That's good.
I like that. I've never had it with soy sauce. Tougher than I thought it'd be.
But the flavor's still...
Flavor's still really good. A really good flavor. The best steaks I've ever had have been cooked by Brian, and the past steaks that you've given me. So the first time you bought me steaks for Christmas. And what were they? Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Every single time, filet mignon.
Yeah, I love filet mignon.
What I like is the flavor. The beefiness is not so beefy sometimes when you get some ribeyes.
So no, this is fat. You eat that?
I cooked it slow. I don't know if slow enough. It should be fairly
Feels
easy
pretty
to chew.
tough. I'll try it.
Take a bite. Oh, that's pretty tough.
Oh, it's not that bad. There's just a little tendon in there.
Yeah.
Fat's actually pretty tender.
Okay.
So we said Tanner was gonna be a part of this. He actually couldn't make it, but he will be in almost all the future episodes. Sorry, Tanner.
You missed a good one. I will be curious. So I smoked this one. It was an hour, maybe a little longer. I'm curious if we sous vide a whole tomahawk steak. Because the first time I cooked for your birthday, I sous vide it.
And that was really tender.
Yes, but that's filet mignon.
That's why I like filet mignon. It's tender.
Next up, we have the cap of the ribeye.
The cap of the ribeye.
Cap of the ribeye, which is supposed to be a little more tender. Now you can see the color is slightly different.
Yeah, you can see it's a little bit more well done in here.
But the thing is, it's the same, it's just a different part of the meat. It's got a different, I think, consistency to it. All right.
Oh, but it's more tender.
Yes.
Immediately. It looks more well done, but it's more tender.
Cheers.
But it tastes more well done.
Yes. I don't get it.
Fascinating. Definitely softer, definitely more smoky. Way more smoky. I can really taste the smoke.
Try some soy sauce, bro.
Look at this though. Just a fork. It passes the fork test. That's my fork test.
That's your fork test.
I will not eat steak that doesn't pass the fork test.
So what do you like better? What are you enjoying better? It's a whole different, like even with the
It's
soy
so
sauce.
different. I gotta think about this.
Think about it. While you're thinking.
I think I enjoy the cap better.
Because the tenderness a little bit more?
Because the tenderness and the smokiness.
A little more charred. That's why you said you like that crust.
Yeah.
That char flavor.
I need to taste it right against, you know what I mean?
Side by side.
Side by side. You can see the color difference too between these two. One looks much more smoked.
Which I don't get that. I'm doing a quick side by side taste test.
Yeah.
Yeah, a cap.
Cap, so much softer.
Like I can eat a lot of cap. The fillet, I guess, the center cut of it, I can feel the back of my head.
So the question is, what is next?
I think we gotta do fillets.
Fillets, what's a fillet?
Filet mignon. We can do a filet mignon, a New York filet, and a ribeye filet. Or we do hot dogs, I don't know. Wagyu hot dogs.
Down in the comments below, what would you like to see next?
Now, a question for you. Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? I didn't do much for this. I just sat and watched. Was it worth it for you? You're the one that spent all the time cooking it. Though we did wait a week for this to get here.
We did. But I didn't do anything that week. So now
I
the
would have
question is,
definitely rather had a filet.
were you expecting better?
I think I was expecting a little better.
Okay.
If there was any of the steaks for Tanner to miss, it would have been this one. Because I think we'll go up from here. But
And it doesn't
the
help that it's
filet
cold
was
out here
better.
either.
Yeah, it doesn't help that it's cold. Like I want to see if I can get one of those heaters. You know what I'm saying?
This is just the rib meat, right?
I haven't even eaten that much, and I feel a little sick.
Really?
It's interesting.
It's very fatty.
Do you want me to grab it?
Grab it, bro, and just eat off the bone.
Eat off the bone? Are you gonna eat some too?
Not if you lip it.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want some too? Maybe I just cut it off.
No, you gotta bite it, bro.
Okay, how about I cut some off for you, and then.
Sure.
Okay.
Here, use this knife.
Okay, yeah, you right. And then I'll bite some off the bone. Best ribs I've ever had. That's good. That's that charred, smoky, savory.
Yeah.
Really salty. It's good though. It definitely tastes like a high quality rib, but not like a premium rib. You know what I mean?
All right, so what do you like? The rib meat, fillet,
Still the cap. The
Still
cap
the
is
cap?
still the winner. Yeah. The juices though,
they're flowing.
they're so good.
You think you're a man? I'm a man. The cap was probably my favorite.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing stuck in my teeth with the filet mignon.
It just melts.
It just melts. It like literally just like it falls apart on their plate.
It's so interesting. I wonder maybe if it's how I cooked it. Am I giving
possible.
the tomahawk steak a bad name because how I cooked it?
Who knows? Well, I'm sure we'll get some education in the comments down below. Please let us know down in the comments below. And until next time, you've been high stuck. I don't know how to end this.
Oh, for the
Subscribe. Peace.
Peace out.